Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you. We are going to find out how this specific person is feeling about you. So get the person on your mind, get them in your energy. We have 4 piles to choose from today, and I will pick a card for each pile with the help of spirit. So you can choose between the card that comes out, or the bracelet, or one of the objects that you see out today. You might be drawn to all of the things. If you're drawn to more than one pile, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. You can have messages for you in other piles about the same person or someone else. If you've never been here before, hey, welcome. My name is Amy. And if you have been here before, welcome back, you guys. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks. Your girl's been busy. It's the holiday seasons. I'm sorry, guys, but we're here. We're going to get pick a card reading in for my babes. Here we go. What's the card for? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Pile number 2. What's the card for pile 2? That was a whole bunch of cards. Pile 2. Very exciting pile there. I could feel that energy. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. All right, we'll get a close-up look at what we're dealing with today. Let's go through the piles. Okay, so pile number 1. This is the card that you guys got. It's a bunch of people together talking very close to each other. Kind of looks like a huddle. Okay, this is the focusing on an object card. And this card talks about focusing on an object when you have unwanted emotions arise. It's a way to refocus your mind and return to the present. It will ease your brain and your mind away from stressors. And it's a momentary distraction. Focusing on an object can act as a mindfulness meditation and will allow you to retrieve a sense of calm and comfort in the moment. And if you want to pause and read the self-care practices on these cards, you definitely can. But this is the card that came out for pile number 1. You guys might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That one is the High Vibe bracelet on my website, and it's made with sugarlight, purple sugarlight crystals. So you might be drawn to that bracelet, or you could be drawn to the little gift package with a bow and polka dot wrapping paper. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are my pile number 1 group. Pile 2, this is your card. Looks like this person's holding amethyst. They have rosy cheeks and stars in their hair. This is the listing what to do in advance card. Listing positive things that you can do when you begin to feel uneasy is a great way to support yourself in advance. Write a list of things that you know soothe you when you are in need. I'm losing my voice. Keep it with you at all times. When we are stressed, it's not easy to think of positive actions that would truly help. So this technique will help you to take care of yourself in advance. All right, you might be drawn to that cute little card there, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That's the unicorn bracelet on my website. It's made with lavender mystic aura quartz. Or you could be drawn to the cute little stocking. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 2. And pile 3, this is your card. Very cutesy, very pretty. This is the Community of Friends card. And this card talks about social support being crucial in maintaining good mental health, positive social networks, and to enhance your resilience. Your community helps you to prevent sensations of loneliness, increases happiness, improves your self-confidence, and encourages you to be your best self. Whom you choose to surround yourself with has a large impact on the way that you view yourself and your future, so choose wisely. So you might be drawn to that card there. Or you might be drawn to that bracelet. The kitten wants to say hello, everyone. Stay right there, baby. The sweet spot bracelet. Come here, guy. That's Mr. T, if you guys haven't seen him yet. He's our 4-month-old rescue. We got him from the shelter, and he is so sweet. And Mr. Bean loves him, for those that are wondering. So speaking of sweet, we got the sweet spot bracelet there. That one is made with pink Mystic Aura quartz. So kind of like bracelet number 2, but it's pink Aura quartz instead of lavender. Or you could be drawn to the hot chocolate with the chocolate chip cookie there. It's got marshmallows in it and a cute little heart mug. Piping hot chocolate. All right, so if you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 3. And the last pile, this is your card. Looks like they have some sort of headphones in, listening to music, surrounded by daisies. Person's got red hair, Spirit wants to point out. We got a redhead here. This is the forest bathing card, and forest bathing is a beautiful term for spending time among the trees. It's been found that exposure to the forest supports a lower stress response, ease, and connection. Exposure to the trees helps your brain to synchronize and is like a reboot for your whole system. All right, so you might be drawn to that forest bathing card there, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. I'm wearing this bracelet today. This is my passion bracelet made with red wine jade. So it's like a really pretty red color. You might be drawn to that bracelet, or you could be drawn to the cute little candy cane with the bow on it. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 4. And you can pause it here if you need some time to meditate on all the piles. Remember to listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. For everybody that's ready, let's get into it and find out how this person's feeling right now. If you guys end up wanting to connect with me one-on-one, I do have private readings available on my website, amysalter.com. Anybody can book a reading with me. It doesn't matter where you're at. The bracelets are only available for shipment in the US. So if you're out of the country, you're going to have it shipped to you somehow. Because I only do purchases within the US. Just so you guys are aware of that. Let's get into the readings and see what's going on with this person that you're checking on. Here we go. Hey, pile number 1. You guys ready? Let's see how this person's feeling about you. Spirit, help us out. Let us know, how is this person feeling about my babes that chose pile number 1? The person on their mind, how are they feeling? Here we go. We got the Hanged Man. Oh, the Lovers. Pile number 1. The Tower, the King of Swords. So there's Gemini energy here with the Lovers. There's also Gemini energy here with the King of Swords, or Libra and Aquarius. So we got some air sign vibes coming out right off the bat for pile number 1. What else? We got earth sign vibes, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, and then give me one more, Spirit. The Hierophant. That's a lot of major arcana. Pile number 1, you got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person loves you. I just gotta point that out immediately. They love you. They're kind of in their head about you. They recently had a change in perspective regarding you. They're really, really attracted to you. Like, you are definitely their type. That's my type. When they see you, they're like, yes, that is my type. 100%. And they've already caught some deep emotional feelings for you. This person feels emotionally bonded to you. Oh my gosh, you're everything this person wants in someone. You have all the qualities that this person looks for. They really, really like you. This is more than just liking you, though. This is, I care for you. I'm falling in love with you. Or I've already fallen in love with you. For some of you, this person's like beginning to fall in love with the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this person just looks at you as the love of their life. If they've been in love with you for a long time, they're looking at you as the love of their life. If this is a new love, for those of you where it's new, it's like they're starting the process of falling for you unexpectedly. They weren't expecting this to happen. You've also changed their perception on love. So this person looks at love differently because of you. They've never felt this way about anyone. You've brought a lot of changes to this person. That's what I meant by you have a lot of major arcana. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 cards. 69 could be significant. Cancer energy could be significant. There's also Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus again here, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't matter what sign they are, they love you. You kind of rock this person's world. Why are they in their head? Oh, I guess we have 10 cards, so 6 out of 10, but Spirit wanted to say 69 for some reason. They see you as wifey or husband material as well. And they feel like you guys are meant to be together. There's a vibe of feeling like you're the one. They can see themselves in a long-term committed relationship with you for sure. With the Hierophant, they see you as, this is literally, you are my wife, you are my husband, or you're my future wife, my future husband, my future partner. They think about you all the time. They're not wanting to rush, though. This person doesn't want to rush, and they are a little bit in their head. So I want to see, what are they overthinking? Because they're doing some overthinking with this energy here about the situation between the two of you. It's on their mind heavily, and they're analyzing deeply right now about you. And yeah, they want to take things slow. If you guys have been taking things fast, Spirit's talking about this person just wants to slow things down a little bit. They want things to go smoothly between the two of you. They don't want any issues. They have a lot of hope for the future. Very hopeful about you two, but why are they so up in their head, Spirit? What's going on with that? And tell us more about how they feel about pile number 1. They have a lot of feelings about you. It's a lot of deep feelings coming out. That's the start. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Look, we haven't got that card for a while, my collective. It's been a while. That's the energy of they see you as their person. They see you as their soulmate. A deep soul connection. They feel like you are their match. You're their pair. You are a pair of lovers in this person's eyes. Oh, there's something about you that makes them feel really giddy and excited, and they want to like try new things with you. They love talking to you. This person's thinking about messages between the two of you recently too. So that's part of what's on their mind. I feel like they're not wanting to screw things up with you. And that's part of the reason why they're overthinking. They want to do things with you perfectly, but almost to the point where they're being really hard on themselves to do things perfect in this relationship. They feel like they want to proceed with you, but with caution and slowly. They get really lonely when you're not around, too. This person has felt lonely for a long time. It's like before you guys connected with each other, this person was really lonely. And then once they found you, they started feeling that connection with you. And so when you're not around or when they haven't talked to you for a little while, they get the isolation and the separation from you makes them a little bit anxious. The star again. What did I tell you? Falling in love. This person's falling in love. They've also dreamt about you, like you've come through in their dreams. They're having nice, sweet dreams about you, pile number 1. That could be significant, sweet dreams. Do you guys tell each other that? Good night, sweet dreams, because I'm hearing that. There's something about you that makes them feel like they're lucky to have met you. They feel blessed when they're around you. And this is all new for them. They feel like this is this is new to them. They don't really know what they're doing, but they're trying to do things the right way with you. They want to be very gentle. It says tender here. Spirit's pointing out this person wants to be careful with you. They're really trying to not do anything stupid to screw things up. So they do feel like they're a little bit hard on themselves to be perfect. Are they a perfectionist? I don't know, but look, the heart. This card hasn't come out for a long time either. This is so much love. Pile number 1. You got all the love. This was here, but you have all this love energy. Is kind of crazy. And these are 2 different decks, obviously. So you got this person feels happy. Their heart feels like full around you. They get a lot of giddy, happy, joyful, blissful feelings, like I was talking about, where you make them feel that puppy, Spirit just said puppy love. Puppy love. Which is interesting because the kitten, when the kitten came out, he went to your pile during the pile selection at the very beginning in the intro. If you didn't see that, the kitten went straight for your pile, which feels symbolic. The number 6 could be significant. Spirit's pointing out 6s are significant to this connection. So June could be significant, or it's going to be significant this coming June. I do feel like there's developments happening in this connection that you're asking about. This is a connection that's like blooming. They're falling in love. They don't want to fight. Okay, this person is very conflict avoidant. I can see that. That was here. They don't want to fight with you. I feel like they have had relationships like that in the past and they don't want that with you. Or maybe the 2 of you, for some of you, have had arguments in the past with each other and they don't like that. They don't want that, regardless of if you have or haven't. They don't want things to ever get tense between the 2 of you. They don't want to cause you pain. Their intentions with you, obviously, they're very pure and innocent and sweet. They are kinky. This person is very kinky, pile number 1. So I hope you're ready for 50 Shades of Grey. They feel like you guys met at the perfect time. They want to avoid any obstacles with you. They don't want problems. They don't want drama. They don't want you to ever get angry with each other, which is like, well, it's bound to happen, but they don't want it to. They just want you guys to have a peaceful, nice life together. And that is really what they're up in their head about. And it feels like it's because of the past, either the past with you or the past with somebody else. because I can tell there's a group of you where you've been dealing with this person and you guys have had some issues. And then there's a group of you where this person and you don't even really know each other that well. You're just starting things out together, and this person's like starting to fall in love with you. But either way, they feel like now is the time for you guys to take baby steps. They don't want to take big steps. This person doesn't want to jump all in. They want to take some baby steps forward with you to make time to be around each other. They want to spend a lot of alone time with you. And when they're alone, they're spending a lot of time thinking about you as well. They feel like things are going to work out between the two of you. There's a lot of hope that this is going to work. They think you guys can be good together. But yeah, they're just like really trying to avoid any obstacles, any problems. They're very alert if there's any issues. They're kind of thinking about those issues a lot right now, hoping that it'll work out. You know, we have forgiveness here and affection. So if you guys did have a problem with each other, they either want you to forgive them or vice versa, or like both of you just need to forgive each other. For those of you where that doesn't pertain to you because you just met or you haven't had any issues, but they have in the past with a past relationship here, they're trying to let that go and not project the old relationship onto you. So they are they're really trying to do everything perfect. They're trying to come correct with you, basically. This person feels like there's some things about the two of you where there's differences, but it works. So they feel like there's a duality between you two, but it works. It's a good balance. And they like the way you think. They have a lot of respect for you. This person thinks you're quite the catch. They feel like you are a catch, and they feel like you're spiritual. So I don't know if they know that you watch tarot or if they know that you're into spiritual stuff, but this person does look at you as like sacred, sacred, heavenly, divine, blessed, dreamy. You're dreamy to them. They see you as the one. So yeah, there's a vibe of them feeling like God brought you two together or spirit brought you two together. Yep, they do. They think that you guys were meant to be together, that like other forces brought you together. So maybe some of you met in kind of a serendipitous type of way. But even if you didn't, they think that it was meant to be, like you guys were supposed to be in each other's lives. And this is very foreign to them, Spirit just said. So they've never felt this before. They've never felt like, oh my gosh, this is the one. They seem very sure about you. And they're content with the way things are between the two of you. And they wouldn't change anything about you either. This person loves everything about you. It's an unconditional love to where they're not trying to change you. They're not trying to control you. And their intentions are pure and sweet. This is somebody that I can tell their energy is very sweet. They're thoughtful of you. They want things to be stable between the two of you. They don't want any drama. They don't want chaos. They don't want this to fall apart. And then I just heard, can we get kinky tonight? I got a couple things on my mind. Okay. I've never seen anyone so fine. So again, this person is like, they've never seen anybody like you. You're a unicorn. Were you drawn to pile number 2, the unicorn bracelet pile? Because Spirit just said, you're a unicorn. They're looking at you like a majestic, magical unicorn. Something they've never seen before, and they know they're never going to see it again. So listen to pile number 2 if you were drawn to it. I'm going to leave this one here. I hope it was helpful for you guys to figure out or get confirmation about what's going on with this person. Listen to any other piles that you're drawn to, especially pile number 2. And if you're done here for today, make sure you smash that thumbs up button before you go, so I know you guys like this kind of reading. And I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 2. Let's find out how this person's feeling about you right now. Here we go. The person on their mind, Spirit. How's this person on their mind? My babes that chose pile number 2. How's this person feeling? Whoa. That's a lot. Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Age of Swords. The Hermit, Virgo. I'm not taking all of those. I just wanted to see. They're definitely thinking about you. How's this person feeling? Oh, what happened? I can see something happened with this pile. So this is for those of you where you're dealing with a connection that got really stressful. If this connection didn't get stressful, go listen to a different pile. If you're not drawn to any other piles, just try a different pick a card reading. All of my pick a card readings are timeless, by the way. This person's like stressed. They feel like things between the two of you got really stressful, and they're really like, they're wanting to detach. They're thinking about, they want to stop thinking about all the stress. Like they want to, they don't want to necessarily detach from you, because I can see that they don't want you to be mad at them. Or they don't want you to hate them, is what Spirit just said. But they're really stressed out, and they just want to detach from the stress or the pressure of the connection between the two of you right now. But they don't want you to be out of their life completely, because there's this vibe of them being scared that you're going to completely walk away. But they just need some space. It feels like this is somebody that needs space, because they're trying to move away a little bit, but not completely. And there is a fear here that if they do this, if they try to kind of move away from you a little bit, or detach a little bit, or just take a break from each other, that you're going to be done. So they're stressed about that. This person's stressed about you cutting them off or just completely detaching from them. They don't want that to happen. They don't want you to move on. It stresses them out to think about you moving on to someone else. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on? They feel like you've been through a lot. The 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You got the 9 and 10 of Wands, which is like, you've been through a lot. They want to keep working on it, though. 8 of Pentacles. They don't want to give up. They just want some space. But there's a fear here that you're going to leave, or that you already did and you're never coming back. They want to wait and see what happens between the two of you, and they want to take some time to kind of recuperate from whatever just went down. They don't want you to abandon this connection, though. They want to continue to communicate, but it's like they need a break. They don't want to talk about it right now, maybe, for a lot of you, or they just need some time to think. They're waiting to see what happens with you, and they're wanting to put in time and effort, but they feel like no matter what happens between you two, it's going to be hard. Yeah, they feel like this connection's difficult, but they have hope that it could work still. But there's definitely a vibe here of you guys have been through a lot, and this person's been really stressed about it. They want to know what you're thinking too. There's a vibe of them wondering if you're done, or if you're going to leave them, or if you're going to completely detach, abandon this. They're curious about you abandoning the connection. So it's like they're trying to figure out if that's what you're trying to do, or if that's what you're thinking. What is this card that is trying to pop out down here? The Tower. That doesn't surprise me. The Tower is right here. So again, I'm getting this vibe that there was drama, there was chaos, there was definitely stress. This person feels like they've been through it in this connection with you. It's been a tough connection, but still, they don't want to let it go. They want to try to talk it out eventually, but it's like they need some time to recuperate or some time to think. They feel like you're mad, or they feel like you have an attitude towards them. Or for some of you, they feel like there's built up resentment on your part towards them. Whether they're right or not, I'm not sure. It's just like what they're thinking. Tell us more. What is happening? Arguments, fights, tension, repeating over and over again. But the swans. See, you guys did. You might want to watch pile number 1. We have Sagittarius energy coming through here for someone at the bottom of this deck. Temperance. See, they want to reconcile things. They feel like you guys are supposed to be together. We got Scorpio energy here with the Death card. The Clover. Mask. Ooh, okay. This person does have a little bit of an ego issue, so maybe that is part of why you guys have had so many issues. They are projecting. So this person has a hard time seeing what they've done, which might be why you have built up resentment, because they have a hard time self-reflecting. They're coming through as stubborn, difficult to work with, but they also have a flirty side to them. They're in love with you. They feel like they were lucky to be with you as well. They're definitely, there's a vibe of being seduced by you. Like you're very seductive to this person. They have kinky thoughts about you. They like being fun and flirty, but they don't like it when things get really serious. And so it's like if you ever try to talk to this person about issues between the two of you, they might end up getting super defensive because they have that vibe of them having a big ego, and they do a lot of projecting because they have a hard time facing what they've done or admitting when they've done something wrong. They're wondering if this connection is going to end. They don't want it to, though, but it's definitely on their mind. This person's like deeply curious about whether or not things are going to work out between the two of you, and there's a lot of doubt. It feels like they are kind of thinking this isn't going to work, but they feel like you're going to end up walking away from them. Yeah, they feel like this connection has been tough. It's been like nothing but problems or just a ton of stress involved. Lots of chaos. For some of you, this person uses the silent treatment to kind of make their point, which isn't great. Or they feel like you do that. If that doesn't resonate, they're feeling like you give them the silent treatment to punish them. Tell me more, Spirit. What is going on with this person? Yeah, these are all the same cards. All 3 of these cards came out in pile number 1. Beware of obstacles. Warning. They do feel like if you guys are to work things out together, it's going to be tough. I don't know why Tigger's coming through for someone, but it is from Winnie the Pooh. Tigger. This person does have, yeah, they have an ego. They think pretty highly of themselves. So they also have this vibe of like, if you leave them, you're not going to find you. They might have said something similar to that, like, you're never going to find someone that loves me as much as, or loves you as much as I do. You're never going to find someone like me. I'm getting that vibe. They have an attitude of that toward you. It's an attitude toward you ending things with them. It's like they're going to get a big attitude if you try to end things. Or maybe if you already have tried to end things with them, they have a major attitude about it. They love you, but they feel like it'll take a miracle for things to work between the two of you. They feel like they can't really hide much from you either. So there's something about them feeling like you can see right through them. They know you can see right through them, or they know that you know who they are on a deep level. They feel like you know them better than most people do. They want the lines of communication to stay open between the two of you. So if there's any silent treatment going on right now, they're ready to talk. If you're giving them the silent treatment, they're not liking that. They're wanting to talk. They also want to travel with you. There's something here about wanting to get away with you, wanting to get away somewhere, go somewhere away from, like, out of town. I'm getting travel together. They think that would help to go spend some alone time together, to go spend a night somewhere else. This person's thinking about the situation between the two of you a lot at night. It's on their mind heavily at night. And I'm also getting that they've been talking to somebody close to them about the connection between the two of you and what they could do, the problems that you guys have. So they are talking to someone about what's happened and how to move forward from it. They just want things between the two of you to be easier and happy, but it's like they're not they're not sure how that's going to happen because they feel like it's been a lot of issues between the two of you. It's been a lot of stress. You guys have been through a lot, or the connection has been through a lot of issues. They're trying to be tactful with you, but they are also projecting and being stubborn. So they have some questions for you. What do they want to ask? They want to know if you're talking to anybody else. So there is a vibe of them feeling like you might be attracted to someone else with that King of Wands coming out like that. It's like they want to ask you that, or maybe they have for some of you. Is there someone else? Are you into someone else? Are you going to leave me for someone else? What are they? They're worried that you guys are going to be at a standstill, a standoff. They're watching you and trying to figure out what you're thinking. It's like they're trying to figure out what you're doing without directly asking you. They're curious about what you're doing, but they wouldn't want to directly ask you necessarily. They want to try to find out for themselves. They're like watching to see. This person's got their eye on you. They don't want you to reject them, or they don't want to end up feeling rejected by you. And they're really not sure how to move forward. Like, they don't really know what to do here. They just know they don't want you to reject them or leave them for someone else or stop talking to them and go find someone new or find somebody. Yeah, there's this major fear and jealousy. They have like a possessive energy toward you. Like, that's mine. Pile number 2 is mine. If you have social media, they definitely like look to see who is liking your stuff, checking to see if other people are flirting with you or if you're liking other people's things. They're being snoopy about you being with someone else. Can you guys hear the kitten purring? Kitty purrs for pile number 2. I do feel like it would probably be best for you guys to kind of decompress and release some stress about this connection because it feels like there's been a lot of stress between the two of you. You probably have some venting that you need to do. De-stressing. Try not to get too stressed out about this situation and just trust that it will work out for the best for both of you. This person does have a hard time. They're stuck in the energy that they're in, and it is a pretty immature energy. And like I said, they have a big ego. Like, everybody has ego, but this person's is out of control right now. That doesn't mean they can't reel it in eventually, but they are in a time in their life where their ego is kind of huge and they're using it to protect themselves. So it does feel like this person has some things that they need to work through from their past with you and from things that happened before you. This person has a lot of work to do on themselves, and they have a lot of maturing to do. It would take a ton of patience for things to work out between you two, is what I'm getting. And this person knows, it's like this person knows that you would have to be really patient with them. And they're thinking you're not wanting to be, or that you're not going to be, or that you're eventually going to get to the point where you won't work with them anymore. So they feel like they're on thin ice with you, basically. They feel like they're skating on thin ice, but they're not willing to really do a lot of self-reflection to help the situation. Their perception of this connection is kind of skewed. They're looking at things in a perspective that isn't healthy. I am getting that. So this person's got some work to do. And they operate a lot off of getting their ego stroked and what makes them feel confident from other people boosting their confidence. They like attention from you, but I'm also seeing that they like attention from other people. They don't like you getting attention. So if there are people that they think are interested in you in a romantic way, it really bothers them. They're very much watching for that or aware of it. The fact that other people might want you. They don't want you to unexpectedly like be with someone else, or they feel like if you were to be with somebody else, it would really shock them or throw them off. Yeah, they're very possessive. They're in love. They feel like you are, it's almost what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? It feels controlling. And it feels like their feelings are the most important thing. They're not very considerate of your feelings. But they feel like You're the one for them, not anyone else. This person has a tendency of being really toxic, so be careful with them. I feel like the red flags are flying with this one, pile number 2. They're conceited, their ego's big, they project. They do things not out of the kindness of their heart, but out of what they're going to get in return with you. So they're being very calculated and they're kind of manipulative with you. Especially the way they talk to you. It's like they're saying things to kind of get a reaction out of you, or they say things to you to manipulate the situation. So I do feel like there's some silent treatment that happens here. I don't know. Be careful with this one. Pile number 2. It just feels like really messy. This person also has a tendency to be very impulsive and do things without thinking. Feels like that has been a problem between the two. They either say things or do things without thinking. So they're saying or doing things that are reckless in this connection. And that's not going to stop anytime soon because they're not maturing. They're staying stuck in this very immature mentality. And they love getting attention. Yeah, so this person just wants a lot of attention from you and other people. They like to be the center of attention. So expect them to try to do things to keep your focus on them. They're trying to keep you focused on them and nobody else. I'm going to leave that here. Hopefully it's helpful and brings you confirmation or clarity about what's going on with this person. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. And I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 3. Let's find out how this person on your mind is feeling right now. All right. Whoa, Spirit. Hello, 2 of Cups. I didn't even get to ask the question yet, and it's already coming out. 2 of Cups. Wow. Pile 3. That's a good start. All right, Spirit. How's this person feeling about my babes that chose pile number 3? The person on their mind. How are they feeling? Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands. Boing, pile 3. The Hermit, Virgo vibes. Two mystery cards. Give me 2 more. Okay, 4 mystery cards. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ow. Kitten. The kitten is climbing up my leg. Okay. He's 4 months old. He's just learning his way around. Okay. This person's vibes are kind of all over the place, so I could see why you would want to know how they're feeling. They could definitely be confusing you because they're not being totally honest with you. This person does care about you, but it doesn't look like they're wanting anything serious. It's like they care about you as a person and they're attracted to you and they feel like you care about them too. Like they don't want to hurt you, but they also don't want to completely open up to you, and they are willing to... Ow, kitty. Hold on. Okay, I have a feeling that this connection is painful for you guys. It feels symbolic that the kitten is torturing me. It feels like this connection is kind of torturous. I feel like this person jacks you around, gives you hot and cold behavior. They're coming in as being somebody that knows how to say the right things. They're coming through as being a sweet talker. They're coming through as not being very faithful toward you, though. They have some sneaky behavior going on here, and I feel like your intuition has been telling you that. It's coming up that you can either feel the vibes that this person is doing things behind your back, or you know it. Okay? Trust your intuition. Your gut is telling you this person has a lot of red flags, and that it's probably best for you to walk away. They're coming through as being all talk, no action. Or they talk a big game, but then they don't follow through. This person is better off alone, at least for right now. This could change in the future. This doesn't mean they're going to be like this forever, but there is a vibe of like, right now, this person's not ready for anything serious. They're not ready for an open, honest relationship. They're really just looking out for themselves and wanting to have a good time. They like talking to you, and they don't want to hurt you on purpose. They're just, hey, ow, gosh. It's very symbolic, pile number 3. This person, I feel like the more you connect with them, the more you have them in your life, the more painful it's going to be. I feel like this person's just going to keep hurting you over and over again, and it looks like they know it. They know that they're not consistent. They are very much aware of what they're doing. They're purposefully keeping things from you. They're purposefully not telling you everything. They're purposefully pulling back, pulling their energy back. And some of you, they're just wanting something really casual, just fun, casual fling. And they want to be able to go be with other people too. They're in a very bachelor or bachelorette type of vibe, like where they're not wanting anything serious. But they like to flirt, and they do like to talk to you, and they do want to hook up with you if you're open to that. But I am getting a strong vibe here that your intuition is telling you to walk away. And this is confirmation right here that your higher self or your angels, your ancestors, spirit is going knees to chest, pile number 3. Time to dig out. You in danger. Molly, you in danger. This one's going to hurt. I feel like this one's going to burn. It feels like it's the hot burners on the stove, and you just keep being tempted to touch it. This person's definitely sabotaging things between the two of you to the point where it's not going to become anything serious anytime soon, because they're not going to let it. It bites, Spirit said. This situation sucks. And the way that this person is handling things is definitely giving off vibes of jacking you around, like playing with your feelings, toying with your emotions, very hot and cold, off and on, in and out of your life, no contact, silent treatment, and then talking to you, that kind of vibe. So they're just inconsistent as heck, and that's not going to change anytime soon. That doesn't mean never, but I'm not seeing that this person's going to really be ready for anything more than what they're doing right now anytime soon. Let's get some of these. Tell us more about this person. They're in and out. They think you look really good. They're very seduced by you. We got Capricorn energy, the devil. I'm not surprised that came out. The devil's on the board. This person's got devil D energy. Just very clearly coming out here. That is devil D right there, pile number 3. Very tempting, but dangerous. They're emotionally unavailable, is what I just got immediately. A storm brewing, ending and destroying things. Yeah, it feels like this person sabotages the connection between the two of you from ever getting serious or going anywhere. They're going to just keep sabotaging anytime in the near future. They're not wanting to open up emotionally. They're thinking that you want them to, or they feel like you've tried to make them and they don't want to. There's a vibe here of them thinking you want them to open up to you, and they're like, no. Yeah, they're really stubborn. They're stuck in this energy that they're in. So, like I said, it's going to be like this for a while. This is somebody that looks at crying as being a weakness. It's that kind of vibe. Like, this is somebody that probably doesn't ever let people know that they cry. Yeah, they want it to be like a friends with benefits type of thing, just playful fun and flirty, like talking to each other. For some of you, they just want to like party together with you. They're in it for the good stuff, but not to work through any tough times with you. They're willing to connect with you if it's all fun and games, but they're not wanting to have any serious conversations or deep conversations. They're not trying to get emotionally attached. This is somebody that does not wear their heart on their sleeve. They feel like you are reliable. You're a reliable, stable person that they could depend on, but they're not willing to be that for you. So it's very like unbalanced because it feels like the things they want you to do, they're not willing to do them for you back. There's no reciprocity here with this person. Obstacles and problems, blockages, indifference. This person's going to cause issues. I feel like they already have, but they're going to just, they could pick fights with you. They're coming through as sabotaging things. Picking fights, pushing you away, definitely vibes of pushing you away. As soon as you start getting a little bit close to them, they'll like push or block you or get really cold. They do have a cold vibe. See that here? This person's got a cold vibe toward you. So it's like, unless things are always fun and going their way, they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with any problems with you, and they don't want to like open up emotionally. This person feels like they're a avoidant attachment. Big time. We got the butterfly. They feel like you want to change them. See, they're like pushing back against your opinion or what you want. It's like they're stubbornly. This person is giving off a vibe of, if you were like, I want you to get me flowers, they will make sure to never, ever get you flowers and like rub it in your face that they've never got you flowers. That kind of vibe. They're very rebellious toward doing anything that you want. I don't know why. I don't like that vibe. Um, they're coming through as being rebellious. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to work with you. They just want to have fun. And they don't want you to try to change them. Yeah, they just want to have fun. Climax. The sun. This person's in an extremely masculine energy too. So again, if they're feeling like you're trying to make them do anything, they're going to be rebellious. They want to be the one that has control over the situation with you. They're the one that wants to decide, like they want to make the decisions in this. They don't want you making the decisions. They want to be the one in charge. Charles in charge just came through. This person's also kind of shallow. They're in a shallow vibe. They're more focused on building up their bank account, getting all the things that they want materialistically than they are in falling in love. This person is kind of in a shallow mentality. It doesn't feel like they're looking for love. They're looking for the finer things in life, is what Spirit just said. Money, multiplying their income, making more money, buying the things that they want. Yeah, that's their focus right now. Success, power, money, not love. Interesting that they do care about you. It's weird that they have like a little bit of an emotional attachment to you. It feels like they didn't mean for that to happen. It feels like at some point in this connection, they caught a little bit of feelings, but they're used to being very cold and detached and just being able to. They're introvert. They're coming out as an introvert, solo. Like, I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody. Very independent, very controlling. Like, they want everything to be their way or the highway. I am getting that. They have the vibe of, well, if you don't want to do things my way, then bye, which that's not great. They have their eye on the prize, and the prize to them is resources, finances, money, power, success. It's almost toxic masculinity is the vibe I'm getting from this person. Whether they're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. They're in like a toxic, way too extremely masculine vibe. They need to get more in touch with their feminine side. Everybody's got a feminine side. This person is unbalanced when it comes to that. They have a lot of pride. So I wouldn't ever expect this person to be emotionally vulnerable with you anytime soon. I'm not saying never, never, but anytime soon, if you expect this person to get vulnerable and open up to you, I don't see it happening. It's like they're going to push you away if you try that. They just want to have fun. They don't want things to get serious. And they'll get cold toward you if they feel like you're trying to get too deep. But there is a vibe of like, they care what happens to you, but they're also cold. They're coming through as being overly confident, a lot of pride. They feel a chemistry and a strong attraction with you. They feel something with you that they don't normally feel. Like I said, it feels like this is somebody that's used to being able to just detach or move on quickly or not catch feelings for people. But with you, they're having a little bit of a different experience because you're very exceptional, someone very exceptional. The attraction is strong, and they have caught some sort of feelings here. But it feels like they push them away. They try to detach from them. Any emotions that come up about you, this person would be somebody that pushes them down. The vibe that they're in comes from one of their parents, is what I'm getting, or their family. Someone in their family was like this. Okay, they think you are very attractive, beautiful. They feel comfortable with you. Like, compared to other people, this person has a level of comfort with you. Their feelings are growing a little bit over time, but it's like they're inevitably going to sabotage a good thing. It's coming through that they see you as being a good thing in their life. They know you're good and that you're good to them, or that you would be a good partner. They see you as somebody that is loving and caring and would make a good partner, and that they could be happy with you, but it's like they don't want that right now. They just want it to be fun and happy vibes. Casual. It feels casual. But yeah, there's a chemistry, and there is some feelings that have started to develop. But again, they try to release those. They're not trying to focus on that. This person has a vibe of like, be realistic. When it comes to love, it's like they look at love as being unrealistic for some reason. It feels like they don't believe in true love. Yeah, they think that you are wanting them to change, and they don't want to. They're not ready for that. And they don't know how to communicate in an effective way. I feel like you guys do. I feel like you are out of their league, or you deserve a lot better, and this person knows it. Some days they're really feeling it for you, pile number 3, and then some days they're just trying to detach and ignore their feelings and either start sabotaging or causing a problem, causing a wedge, getting cold with you. It feels like a protective mechanism. It feels like they do it on purpose to try to keep you from getting too close. This person's really complicated. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully, this was helpful or gave you confirmation about how difficult this person is going to be for you to try to work with. It feels like it's best for you guys to pull back for now. Not forever, but I would try to pull back with this person if you want my advice. Yeah. Okay. If you're drawn to any other pile, check it out. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this reading and you want to see more like it in the future. And I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 4. Let's find out how this person's feeling about you right now. Pile number 4. Look, 4 of Swords. Could be seeing synchronicities of 444. All right, Spirit, tell us how this person is feeling about pile number 4, the person on their mind. How are they feeling about my pile number 4, babes? Here we go. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Oh, I just got chills. Whoa. Okay. 7 of Wands. Oh, they don't want to fall in love. 3 of Swords. Too late. 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. This person caught feelings for you really quickly. I can see that. Mystery card. Is that it? Yes. Okay. They've been hurt in the past. So they're scared, but they're falling for you. They're scared to get hurt. This person's really scared that you're going to hurt them because of how strong their feelings are for you or how much their feelings are growing. They're like, oh no. They're scared. They're really scared of the feelings that they're having. The feelings that they're having for you came on really quick too, but they're getting really intense. And they want to protect their heart because something happened in the past, either between you two or with them and somebody else, that made them want to be less vulnerable when it comes to romance. But yeah, they're catching really strong feelings for you. This person feels like you get along really well, or you guys just click. You just get each other. It's a vibe. They think it's a vibe between the two of you. They're thinking about you a lot when they're alone, laying in bed specifically, but even like when they're at work alone or they're at home alone, or they're driving in their car alone. But I am getting a major vibe of laying in bed, thinking about you. They think you're sexy, confident. They think you're somebody that's very accomplished or that you're bound to be successful. They kind of just want to go all in with you right now. There's this part of them that just wants to dive in deep with you. Ew, pile number 4. But because of the past, it's making them scared to open up too much. But they do have this vibe of like, oh, I really want pile number 4. I really, really want pile number 4. They're liking this connection a lot. I like it a lot. They said, that's what Spirit just said. They like it a lot, from Dumb and Dumber. But they don't want to do anything stupid that's going to get them hurt. They don't want you to break their heart. So there's definitely a fear here that they think you might break their heart. Tell me more. What's going on with this person? The heart. That's not surprising. They love you. This person sees you as exactly what they want. They want to be affectionate with you. You are their heart's desire. So the heart wants what it wants, is what I just heard. And it's you that it wants, but they don't want you to know that completely yet. So they're kind of keeping it hidden how strong their feelings are for you. That could be why you're wanting to watch this type of reading, because this person's being a little bit secretive. They're hiding the fact that how much they love you, or how strong their feelings for you are really strong, but it's like they're not telling you, or they're not completely opening up. They have a blockage when it comes to their heart because of the past. So something in the past caused them to kind of close up and not be as vulnerable. They used to be more vulnerable than they are now, and I feel like they know that, but they don't want to be naive or they don't want to be reckless with their heart. So they block themselves, or they're trying to block themselves from being heartbroken, but you can't necessarily do that or you'll never be vulnerable. Tell us more. They're curious about you. So they're really intrigued by you and your vibe, and the vibe between the two of you. It's intriguing to them. It's different than what they have experienced in the past. They're being strategic when it comes to kind of hiding how much they like you. They're doing that on purpose. It's a strategy to protect themselves. But there's really deep feelings here that are growing. They're getting bigger and bigger. The more they get to know you or the more they connect with you, these feelings are getting bigger and bigger. Um, they have questions that they want to ask you. There's things that they want to know about you. Very intrigued by you. There's a strong interest. This person's definitely interested, and they're wanting to pursue things with you right now, but it feels like slowly. This is somebody that would have to take baby steps to kind of get vulnerable with you, open up. The magnet, the attraction is crazy that they feel toward you. There's something about you that's really seductive to them. They have a strong desire for you. Again, the heart's desire thing is coming through twice. So you are what this person wants. You're the one that they want. I'm getting that song from Grease, the movie Grease. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're what I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Meditate my direction. So they're moving toward you. Their energy is definitely going toward you. You are the only one that they're looking at right now. You have their full attention. Spirit just said you have their undivided attention. So it's not divided to other people. They're only interested in you right now. If you were wondering if they're interested in other people, I'm getting no. They're fully focused on you. They're trying to be smart. Like I said, they're being strategic. They're trying to be smart, and it has to do with them trying to protect themselves from getting hurt. But they have a little bit of a blockage because of it, so probably going to cause some bumps in the road between the two of you for most of you. The fact that this person is it feels like they didn't completely heal from heartbreak in the past. And so, or it's fresh. The heartbreak that they experienced didn't happen very long ago, so they haven't had time to really process it. It just feels like they've been hurt and they have some unresolved emotions going on that they need to feel so they can heal them. They do want to pursue things with you right now, but it's like in a cautious way. But they wish they could just, Spirit just said, release their inhibitions. But something in their past is like gnawing at them, telling them to be careful, get too wrapped up in this with pile number 4, because remember what happened last time. Or they don't think, there's something about them thinking that it might not work out. There's a vibe of like, what if I get hurt? What if it doesn't work out? They're just really cautious. They're anxious. This person's anxious. It could be an anxious attachment style. It's almost like two separate energies coming from this person. Part of them just wants to go all in with you and just open up and be vulnerable and fully fall in love and be affectionate. But then the other part of them is like, that's not smart. You got to be smart, be strategic, ask questions. They feel like they have some questions they need answered first before they can fully trust this. They need to see how certain things go between the two of you before they can fully open up to you. But there is something about the connection between the two of you that is very fulfilling for them. They're happier with life being in contact with you. They feel like it gives them something to look forward to. The connection with you gives them something to look forward to in the future. It gives them a feeling of kind of like hope for the future, that maybe things will work out with you. They miss you a lot when you're not around each other, because there's a feeling of longing and yearning for you. So I don't know if you guys haven't seen each other recently, or anytime you don't talk or don't get to see each other, there's a vibe of this person being like, I miss pile number 4. I want to see pile number 4. I want to be around pile number 4. So absence definitely is making this person's heart grow fonder with you. So the more they miss you, the more they're realizing how much they really do care and how they're falling in love with you. Yeah. So there's a vibe of, I want to just do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Pile number 4. Let's go all the way together. But then it's like their head and their heart are battling. Their heart is saying, go get up. Go get pile number 4. Go get your boo. Come and get your lovin', Spirit just said. And then the other part of them is like, their heart's telling them to do it, and their head's going, no, no. Remember last time, you might get hurt, or not even remember last time, but this could hurt really bad. So their logical side is like trying to keep them protected, but it feels like their intuition, their gut, and their heart is telling them to go for it with you. So there's a battle going on between their head and their heart. This could change. I feel like it's going to, because this feels super unstable. Something's got to give. This person's either going to end up going, okay, screw it, let's do this with you. And just, like I said, it feels like for most of you, this person's going to release their inhibitions, like Spirit said, and just do it. But there are some of you where it's going to take a little bit because of how strategic they're being. It's going to take some time. They will get there. It will get done. Oh my gosh, Spirit just said, thy will be done. So it feels like this person doesn't have all of the control over this. It feels like some of this has to do with fate and destiny. So Spirit is involved here with this connection between you two. So at some point, for the majority of you watching, this person's going to eventually just be like, you know what, screw it. I'm going all in. I'm tired of being scared. Feels like they're going to get tired of being scared or tired of pushing you away and work with you. There's a lot of vibes of them wanting to reciprocate. So the energy that you put in, they want to give that back to you. The time and effort that you put in, they want to return that. This person wants to please you. They want to make sure you are having a good time. They want to make sure you're comfortable. Their vibe toward you is very kind. Like they want to be kind and sweet to you. They want you to feel like they want you to feel comfortable with them, and they want you to be attracted to them the way that they are to you. Like they're hoping that you also feel that, because they feel such a strong magnetic attraction and they really like being around you. And there's this vibe of like, they hope you feel the same way. They hope it's mutual, because that will help them. So the more sure they are that you are feeling the same feelings as them, the more this person's going to drop their guard, is what I'm getting. Release their inhibitions. The more safe they just have to get to the point where they feel safe. I had to do that with the kitten. For those of you that know, Mr. Bean and I adopted a 4-month-old kitten. He's 4 months old now. He was 3 months old when we got him from the shelter. And that was like the biggest thing that the shelter talked to me about, was get him to a place where he feels safe at your place. That's the goal. So keeping it calm, keeping it comfortable for him. So this person is just wanting to know that things are going to be okay and calm between the two of you before they're ready to open up and give you the power to hurt them. Because they're going to be vulnerable with you. But it's like they will eventually trust. I feel like they're going to eventually trust that you're not going to hurt them and lower their guard. It'll get there. For some of you, it's on its way. It's like it's starting to work itself out. They're going to start letting down their guard. But it has to be their idea. So I wouldn't, if you want my advice, I wouldn't try to push this person to let you in. I would just be very patient with them. If you want things to work, this person's going to require patience and understanding and an ability for you to allow them to take things at their pace. And not necessarily open up about their feelings right away. This is somebody that probably won't tell you how strong their feelings are for you for a while. But they're there. Their feelings are strong. Absolutely. So I will tell you, since they are not going to tell you, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to blow up their spot and spill all the tea for you. That's what I'm here for. Okay, I'm going to leave it here for you guys. I hope this was helpful and brought you confirmation and clarity. Yeah, they are really digging the vibe between the two of you. They feel like you just click. You just mesh well together. All right. I hope this was helpful. Smash the thumbs up if you guys like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. I promise I'm going to do a pick a card reading to find out who's been thinking about you lately, because I haven't done one of those for a while. It's coming for all of you that have been wondering. And if you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys.